Memes! Also, be nice.
See you in hell, you stupid fruit!
Corporations the day after Pride ends! Ah! Ah! Oh no! Oh, holy fudge, that caught me off guard. What's up, my Beardos and Weirdos? OneTopic here, and today we're diving into me, IRL, LGBT. Did you miss me? You might have noticed I've been gone for a minute. I'm okay, but I needed a few days to recover from being out of the weather, rather than work through it like I normally do, so... Progress. Well, that and I shaved, and I can't just go around not having a beard, can I? But now I'm super happy to come back and be able to look at memes with all of you. I've been really excited. I'm also really happy to see how much money we've raised for the Trevor Project, and if you have a couple spare bucks, throw it in there. All right, let's get started.
Real women have a womb.
So are you saying that your mom became a man after I
Destroyed hers? Cuffles.
As a lesbian, I'm used to being unable to tell what is and isn't a date. Consequently, this Pride I'm partnering with
Microsoft Excel. I like that one because it's relatable.
Happy Pride. I hope one day the world loves bisexual women
As much as heterosexual couples with a failing marriage do. Gender is a performance, and I intend to bomb at the box office and be enjoyed mainly only as a cult classic. Oh, that goes so hard. That's awesome. Wow.
As a gay black woman who grew up in a cult, I was afraid to come out of the closet. That's why this month I'm
Partnering with IKEA to build my dream closet. I'm not gonna make it through a whole video, I don't think. Your birth certificate says male.
Calm your tits, Carol. It also says 7 pounds, and a lot has changed since then.
You know, a lot of people are born with blonde hair and blue eyes. Even if they don't grow up with blonde hair and blue eyes, people change over time. Carol. My barber just asked me, "What's your team?" And I replied, "Gay." And he replied, "Football?" To which I replied, "Oh no, thank you." And now neither of us knows where to go with this mess of a convo, so now we're just sitting in silence. We can make it. We, together, with the strength of God and anime on our side, we can get through this. Get myself banned? Sure. Not a chance in hell I will respect anyone who doesn't know basic biology. Science has proven that trans people exist. You're just mad I know where the clit is. What the hell is it? Batman himself couldn't have dragged that out of me. Basic biology knowers don't know. The rest of us advanced biology enjoyers, at least we know where, at least we know.
In about 4 or 5 generations, no one will be straight anymore.
Marjorie Taylor Greene thinks straight people are going extinct. Yes, really. I would personally find it to be a shame if in about 4 to 5 generations anyone was still straight. I don't even speak French, but this transcends language. Moi vent des temps 2016 versus moi vent des temps 2019. Huh. Yeah, I don't speak French either, but it says me before a date in 2016, me before a date in 2019. Nail care is important, what can I say?
What is your opinion of drag queens around children?
I'm against drag queens being exposed to children. A lot could go wrong. Oh no. Nails could be broken, wigs pulled off, someone could get knocked off her heels. Children are wild, irrational, and unpredictable, and their characters are still in the formative stages. Someone fabulous could get hurt. My straight friend.
Would you me?
Me! No! My straight friend!
Oh, thank God.
Wait! Do you mean I'm not good enough for you? Oh, honey.
Everyone has pronouns. They came free with your Xbox.
I saw something funny recently. People on Twitter were going around being like, pronouns in bio. But if you go to their bio, they're like, I am. And it's like, whoopsie. You pronouned yourself. Me.
No one should feel obligated to look a certain way. However you want to be, go for it.
Also me.
If I am not the prettiest woman in the grocery,
I will burn down this entire store with everyone inside, including myself. Same. That's why I leave a trail of burned grocery stores in my wake. I made an I'm not pretty joke. Just gift for the morning. One night, Steve was visited by the titty fairy. The fairy took pity on the man's lack of titty and left him with a gift.
hey, listen.
Oh? I will use these for evil. Conservative family, post-quarantine.
What you got there?
Boobs, long hair, and leggings. Me, purposely trying to mess with them. A vaccine. I don't know, I just woke up with these unintended side effects, and now I guess I just have to live with them. You gotta accept me. Whoopsie. Oh, whoopsie boobies are the best. Straight dude. Man, I tell you, I miss high school. Anyone who's LGBTQ+. More sounds. These are the sounds of war. More sounds. As a gay teenager, I never felt I had the proper tools to succeed. That's why for this Pride Month, I've partnered with Home Depot. These should not still be getting me. How dare you? I'm upset.
I have never kissed a boy, and at this point, I'm afraid to. What if he tries to teach me about Warhammer 40K?
A reasonable concern. I have a buddy that's super into Warhammer 40K, and it sounds like some of the most interesting stuff that I would just not have the patience for myself. There's tomes that you have to get through to understand. So I get it. That is a very reasonable concern. Out of this sample group of 2 people, you've got a 50-50 shot of this being a real world scenario.
Gender is like soup.
Ew.
No matter how many onions I add, it still isn't enough.
Because it's got layers? Or because gender's really stinky? Layers! It's got layers! Okay, fun test for millennials only. Okay, ready? Put a finger down if you can finish this song. Some. Put a finger down if you just... Got you. Get wrecked. My company's instructions to set up my rainbow email signature. Number 9. Don't forget to save a copy of the original to revert back on the 1st of July. Me. No, I don't think I will. Aw, thanks, Joe Biden. LGBT people, when they find out that they have to pay for their LGBTQ plus subscription. No! It's that premium gay.
Religious conservatives think trans women have an unfair advantage in sports, but somehow don't think that having God on your side is a unfair advantage.
Well, at least we have the power of anime on our side. Trans people defy the laws of nature and are a threat to society. Yeah, that sounds sick AF.
Sorry, you were rude to me, so now you get no hot dog.
Huh. My gender!
Studies with a pro-trans result. Thousands of participants. Double-blinded. Span over 15 years. Peer-reviewed. Anti-trans studies.
Conducted by a guy using SurveyMonkey. Participants are a ton of grandmas in an email forward chain.
But think of the children.
It's always based on the most flimsy evidence, usually speculation and anecdotes and feelings. snowflakes. Trans women are just so aggressive, you know? Sets horrifying transphobic effigy ablaze. They just take everything so personally. They're so mad and mean. It's just adding on the word mean at the end. They're just so mean. My feelings. I spend an ungodly amount of time thinking about how I can appear gayer. Hosted by Gay Cat Memes. How to tell if you're bi. You have an atomic number of 83. You're pentavalent. You crystallize into repeating cube shapes. When your surface is exposed to oxygen, it oxidizes into a rainbow. You are mildly radioactive with a half-life longer than the age of the universe. For my questioning people out there. Burger King made a pride burger that's either 2 tops or 2 bottoms? What in the straight hell? Oh my god, I saw that they apologized for it. I thought it was great.
Trans women are women.
But where is that written?
In the name.
Trans women.
Oh, Ben would be so upset if he saw that. Please select gender. Male, female, Venezuela. Mom, I have something to tell you. I'm Venezuelan. Me. In the closet, but very vocal about LGBTQ plus issues. Cis het. Cis/het. Why do you care so much? Are you like gay or something? Me. Gay for justice. TERFs. When you show them decades of psychological and anthropological evidence that completely nullifies any of their bigoted pseudoscience. We just gave our son's high school prom dress to a young lady who couldn't afford one. She asked about it and told her it was our son's pre-transition dress. She beamed and said,
"That means I'll be the first girl to wear this."
And this is why I love Gen Z. Funny video. Hit me in the feels, why? Wait, stop it! We said you could be women, but we didn't mean you could be hot women. Some allies TM. God doesn't approve of gays because it's unnatural. Hey guys, look, I'm walking on water. It goes against human nature. Hey guys, want some wine? Well, not after your toes have been in it, Jesus.
What kind of places are you looking for?
My watch just suggested I go look for wine. Get out of here.
What about puberty?
You've already had it.
We've had one, yes. But what about second puberty?
When someone has the audacity to assume my sexual orientation based on my current partner.
The only straight I am is a straight up.
Oh, wait. Oh, that's the... I want to poop here. Human one. What's that name of the, what's that name of the show that you like? The one on YouTube that we watched. It was it had Barbies in it. I want to poop here. What's that one?
The most popular girl.
The most popular girls in school. Thank you.
Who the fuck let you in here?
Ashley
Dorian. What the fuck do you want?
I want to poop here.
Okay, if it doesn't get claimed, I'll put in a clip here. If kids don't belong at drag shows, they don't belong at the beaches where there are bare butts, tighties, and big bouncing around everywhere. What beach have you been to? I'm asking for a friend. I know though, right? The hypocrisy of their statements. Their arguments fall apart the moment you start listening to them. Happy Pride Month. You are more gay than you realize. I am a gold star bisexual. The gold star has nothing to do with my bisexuality. I've just been very good today, and I deserve one. TERFs when they find out that trans women don't poop and are therefore women? No! Transphobes be like, detransitioners now face harassment for being women with facial hair. My brother in Christ, you harass the women with facial hair. Have you seen how good everyone looks with a mustache?
I wish fewer people would see pride flags as nations with borders and laws, and see them more like
pirate flags. As a declaration that we're here to up. I really like that analogy. I mean, you can sail with more than one crew. You can captain more than one crew. I like that. LA Kings. Hate has no place in hockey. I, DeHobbit, 2022. I'm sorry, but as a Christian, I don't hate them at all. I just can't follow down that road according to Romans chapter 1, verses 22 to 32. In scripture, not being able to follow someone down a path I can't go isn't hating them. Actually, you pushing it on us knowing that we can't follow is what I think is wrong here. The rainbow in the Bible is about God and Noah. To us believers with a capital B, it's all that it will ever mean. Dumbass. Romans was written in 57 AD when girls could be married at age 12. They hadn't even invented books yet. If you had a baby back then and couldn't afford it, you could leave it in the street for someone else to take. Are you aligned with those views as well? If you think this is wholesome, but this is indoctrination, then your argument is not about protecting kids. You're just a homophobe. Exuberant tonics, gender fluid, gender bend with the latest blend. Oh, slurp. This is. Oh, whip slurp. Oh, I read that with my own eyes. Grindr profiles be like, one of the things I like doing most is banging. Oh boy. Danny!
We at the Fabulous Org are wishing everyone a happy Pride Month. Soak it up, gays! Because in a month, treating LGBT plus communities as equals might alienate our traditionally hetero-cis fan base. And we don't have the spine to take a real stand. Who wants to buy a rainbow mouse mat? Limited time offer, yay!
Geography teacher mentions Denmark. The ace students. Is the war still on? I thought we'd entered a time of peace.
I'm here, I'm queer, and my joint pain is moderate to severe.
If you don't know why we still need pride, you aren't paying close enough attention. You don't seem gay.
Oh, sorry, let me just...
By the power of She-Ra! Point of V! You're European, and watching American gays explain why the homophobic chicken is not as bad as everyone says. Feeling alone and confused. LGBTQ plus identity.
Oh my gosh, that's me! Blink!
Another LGBTQ plus identity. Oh no. Cis woman dancing. Totally fine, no criticisms. Don't care if my child sees it. Drag queens dancing.
No! This is inappropriate for children! You are grooming!
Have you been to a wedding? I have seen things infinitely worse at a wedding than I've ever seen at a drag show. Drag shows are awesome. Some people, I just don't think that they've gone outside, you know? Be that literally or even outside of their comfort zones. Just some people have no curiosity, do not adventure outside, and do not want to see the world outside for what it is. Completely fine and normal. Straight people are the weirdos. My bisexual butt.
I go both ways.
Narrator. She, in fact, went nowhere. She didn't like to leave the house. When someone claims to support the LGBTQ plus community but laughs at homophobic, transphobic jokes or makes them. Why do gays dress like Timmy from Jurassic Park? Oh, it's the ascot, I think. Kids really wore so many stripes in the 90s. Why? Why? Why can't I just look handsome in a feminine way, pretty in a masculine way, and at the same time, while also looking just generally attractive in an androgynous way? How do I tag these things? Happy Pride Month! Here are 5 reasons why Captain Falcon is a bisexual icon. Too hot to be straight. Oh. Wears scarves, has a solid gold outfit, moves in an unnecessarily complicated way. He just won't shut the up. Falcon Punch! Me when I was 5.
I bet I could take on 10 guys at once.
Me now.
I bet I could take 10 guys at once.
Oh. The transgender kids are all right. Study shows they have good mental health if they're allowed to be themselves. 21% of all adult Gen Z Americans now identify as LGBTQ+. 7% of Americans now identify as LGBTQ+. Gen Z is the queerest generation yet. And globally, the LGBTQ+ population is set to reach 1 billion by 2050. Might we be shifting towards a post-heteronormative society? I know there's going to be some people out there that really got frightened by that post, but only because of the first line where it says 21% of all adult Gen Z. I searched for hours today for a text post I saw the other night that said, my pronouns are around and find out. But the more I searched, the more I realized I must have dreamed it, and it was really disappointing. Well, I made my dream a reality. My pronouns are around and find out. I respect your creative vision, but I'd like to add that when I read the post, I envisioned the meme something more like this.
My pronouns are around and find out.
You cannot seriously believe that people aren't mature enough to get estrogen while being mature enough to buy rifles. Please. In 1776, the preacher Public Universal Friend reported experiencing death and returning to life as a genderless being, neither male nor female. After the Friend's purported resurrection, the Friend no longer answered to former birth name and gendered pronouns, dressing androgynously and asking followers they gained while preaching throughout New England over the next 4 decades to avoid birth name and gendered pronouns. Some scholars have viewed them as outside the gender binary and as a chapter in trans history before the word transgender. One of the first documented inhabitants of the American colonies to challenge binary gender roles was Thomasine Hall, a servant who, in the 1620s, alternately dressed in both men's and women's clothing. Hall is likely to have been intersex and was ordered by Virginia court to wear both a man's breeches and a woman's apron and cap at the same time. Pardon? Well, that's interesting. I've got new stuff to research today. I love that. Kids, I know it can be hurtful to read comments online nowadays, especially if you think you're lesbian, gay, bi, or trans, and especially if you're not out. Let me tell you, there's nothing wrong with you, and you're not alone. We'll keep fighting so that things get better. I promise. It's never a crime just to exist. Me putting on makeup for the first time. My sister! My mom! Ah! I don't know why straight people get so defensive about makeup, especially because literally everybody looks hotter with eyeliner. But there's entire careers made around using makeup and prosthetics. Have you ever watched the show Face Off, the TV show? A bunch of individuals compete to see who the best makeup artist is with tons of different makeups and costumes and things. It's incredible. And imagine if these individuals gave up on using makeup just because people in their life told them, maybe that's not for you. Get out of here. Aperture Science announcement voice.
Congratulations, homosexual. Your existence has been deemed profitable in the following regions: North America, Western Europe, and Australia. To celebrate the occasion, we have temporarily recolored all Aperture Science applications in these regions to your favorite flavor of gay. For further pandering on a wider area, please continue fighting for basic human dignities, and Aperture Science will be right there to celebrate your victory with you afterwards. Aperture Science Laboratories.
Meet the Power Rangers new non-binary edition, the Death Ranger. What? The Power Rangers new non-binary edition looks to be every bit as bad as the name. Whoa! This exponentially no more good rep. I want exclusively bad evil metal hardcore rep. Here's how the creator confirmed they were non-binary, which might have just been the best way to confirm any character as non-binary. Death Ranger is a stone cold hunk. 11 out of 10 would let. The Death Ranger's pronouns are they/them, as is the case with their entire race, but otherwise, yes, appropriate response. Okay. Oh my. Her chromosomes? That's asinine. Her pronouns are she, her. You're not talking to a goddamn petri dish. You're talking to a woman. This is definitely a plausible Hank moment, but only after a long episode of him misunderstanding and getting it ignorantly, but not maliciously, wrong at first. Being distressed and confused about how he's out of touch with the kids, and gender ain't simple like it used to be. Right up until some rude butthole says this in his face, and he needs to stand up for his friend's family and suddenly understands the emotional crux of the issue. Dale Dribble. And you have all these so-called whistleblowers claiming the government put chemicals and vaccines in food to make you one of the transgenders or homosexuals? But I've never seen a transgender support the government or one of those so-called gay frogs. So it makes you wonder what they're really putting in this stuff. All I'm saying is that Chelsea Manning went to prison and Mr. Rogan is a millionaire. And you always gotta follow the money. Okay. I don't think I've seen King of the Hill since I was a kid, but I would watch the heck out of that episode. FART! Acronym! FART for Feminism Appropriating Reactionary Transphobes is a pun acronym created and used by queer folk and inclusive feminists to laugh at transphobic cisgender women claiming to be radical feminists. FART. All right, my Beardos and Weirdos, that was our dive into me_IRLGBT. I really like this subreddit. It caught me off guard so many times. And if you like this video, maybe I'll go back to this subreddit because I had a really good time with this one. Let me know in the comments if it was good. All right, we'll see you in the next one, where we take it one topic at a time. Roll that out.